They say two's company and three's a crowd, unless you're Alexis. For her, three isn't always a crowd. You see, 3 years ago, she met Sean Paul online, and he introduced her to the polyamory family. That's when 3 or more people are in a relationship together and all parties know. Alexis says everything was great until they lost the other girlfriend. Now it's just the 2 of them, and their relationship is falling apart. Please welcome Alexis to the show. How are you?
Hi, good.
Very nice to meet you.
Hello.
So, your relationship with 3 was great.
Yeah, it was.
So tell me about polyamory.
It was like a fairy tale. More sex, more people.
Okay.
It just seemed like something that I was interested in because I got out of a bad relationship and I wanted to try something fun and new. You just have to do it with the right people.
Okay. So tell me about Sean Paul.
It was great. When it was the 3 of us, when it was just the 2 of us, he just became more demanding. Everything is my responsibility, including, sex whenever he wants it, all the time.
Is it true that you had to go to an emergency room?
That's true.
Tell me about it.
We were having sex a lot that day, and I was telling him, I want to ease up. I care about my vagina, and he wanted to have sex one more time. I felt the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. It was just like a surge of pain. And I told him, we need to go to the emergency room. I went there. And of course, the doctor's explaining it to me that we are having excessive sex and we need to calm down. And he's in the emergency room like, I did that. That was me. Like, it's not a joke when I'm in pain and like we're doing it too much. And I'm not going to be able to give you anything after you take it off.
Does he put you down? Does he demean you in any way?
He does. When we're upset at each other, he finds things wrong with me. When we're not upset at each other, I'm the perfect weight, I take care of responsibilities great. When he's upset, I'm overweight and fat, and I've let myself go, and I don't take care of his son the way that he wants me to.
So what names does he call you?
Fat, whore, bitch. Sometimes I ask myself, why in the world would I stay around someone who treats me like this? But it sounds dumb, but I love this guy, and not necessarily do I want to change him, but I'm hoping something will change.
So do you believe it would be better to have a third person, another female in your relationship? It would make it back to the way it was?
I think so, because when we did have someone, there was like a referee almost. I can't give him everything that he wants. Like 4 or 5 times a day I can't do, but if there was another woman there, maybe he can just do him and I'll be okay.
Sean Paul, come on out. How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
So, you're a pretty demanding sexual person, huh?
I wish we had a fact checker for what I just heard backstage.
Okay.
But
why?
she sounds like I was gloating when she was in the ER. It couldn't be more inaccurate. Let's start with
Definitely were, though.
you prefer rough sex, okay?
Yes, I prefer rough
left that
sex,
part out.
But the part, I didn't say that.
She didn't mention she likes. She didn't mention that.
Oh wow! So
No.
that wasn't part of the agreement. Yeah, I like rough sex.
Yeah.
And maybe
And
rough
I
sex
like giving
one
it.
time a day. I'm not saying 4 or 5 times a day. That's the part that I don't do. That's the part that I'm not okay with. I can do it once.
Well, first of all, I don't know how you have time to have sex 5 times a day. I don't have time for that. So what do? Coffee break, lunch break, afternoon break, tea break? I mean, that's
like that.
That's so,
When I want it, when I need it, doesn't mean that I need to be chastised for that.
I'm not
so
saying
when
you
you
need to be
when you
chastised.
had another woman in the relationship, was it better?
It is what it is. I mean, sexually, obviously, that goes without saying. But, again, it's more than just that. People think the polyamory lifestyle is just about, sex and having a lot of partners. And that's not something that we're interested in. It's definitely not something I'm interested in.
Okay. Go to Phyllis. Phyllis.
Thank you, Robert. First of all, I would like to ask her, Why are you letting him degrade you, disrespect you, and treat you like you nothing? Right about now, he done knocked the bottom out of that. That's why you went to the damn hospital in the first place. And you're a young lady. If you don't take care of your body and take care of yourself, by the time you find a man that you really do like and care about, your body won't be about. You need to take control of this right here, so that's yours.
Yeah.
You control that. God gave you that temple, and that's your temple,
right.
not his, to do what he want to do with it.
I just
you want to go add more madness to this by adding a third party? Really?
How's it more?
Do you really think you want to do that?
If I looked at it
It's
like
not for
just
everybody.
sex,
Clearly.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay, well, I was talking to you.
I'm not talking to you.
Well, I was talking to you.
I'm not talking to you, Bob Marley.
Okay.
Back to you.
I was talking to you,
Okay,
though.
but can I finish what I'm saying, though? Let me finish.
Yeah, say what's that.
So,
It's no disrespect,
Let
but
me
again, you should at least, excuse me,
I
baby.
was
You should at
definitely-
least be knowledgeable about what you're speaking about.
I am knowledgeable about what I'm
so
talking about.
I agree with
I
you.
am
She's been in front of you for like,
I
what,
am
10
not.
minutes?
She
So
went
what,
to the emergency
John Paul,
room. It's obvious
John
she's
Paul,
not-
what saying
Right.
is, what she's saying is, and I think you're saying she likes rough sex. You're saying I want it once in a while.
Exactly. I tell you all the
Really?
time that I can't keep up with this damn demanding. Like, I want it now, and if not, I'm gonna act like a big ass baby.
Am I
Men,
respectful?
there's a lot of men out there that act the way that he does. That I've learned, if they don't get their way, nothing's gonna be okay for the rest of the day.
So-
If I don't give him sex,
Let me
if
ask you
I
a
don't
question.
give him sex, you're
Am I
gonna walk around with an
disrespecting you
attitude.
when I still hold the door for her? I open the car door for her. I don't let her take out the trash. I make it possible financially so she doesn't have to work. You feel me?
But you know what's funny, though?
She's on a pedestal.
But no, do you know what's funny
All
though?
the time.
When you get what you want, that
You had
happens.
plenty of time to give me sex
No,
if you want to
when you
get
get
down
what-
to it.
no, when you get
know?
what you
get
want-
treated like a queen,
Okay.
so don't get on here and get brand new for these
only when you get
cameras.
what you want. That's it.
Really?
That's the only time. When you're mad at me, does my car door open? Hell no.
Really? Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. I open
No,
my
you
door.
aren't going anywhere because you're hiding in your room for days at a time.
Sure I am.
You're hiding in the guest
Because
room.
I don't want to be around you. That's why.
Do you feel, so you say that she's immature, is that right?
That's,
Yeah, I
that doesn't
hear
even
that.
scratch the surface, Robert.
Okay. Do you call her name?
I do.
Do you call me names? Yeah, you do.
Was he asking you?
And I'm asking you. I don't care who's asking.
Okay. Well, okay.
I'll say what I want to say.
I'm pretty sure he was asking me.
Okay, I'll say
So
what I
let me let him answer. and
I'm
then-
like anybody else.
Okay.
I'm like anybody else, Robert. I'm not the nicest person when I'm angry. I don't think anybody in here is.
Okay.
So again, just
So
Well,
what
what
type
are
of
you always
names?
angry about?
So what type of names?
what
you
am I
call her
always
when-
angry about?
Everything.
Arguing.
You're angry about
Your
everything.
immaturity.
You're angry about what I cook. You're angry about what
The
I
fact that
wear.
we
You're
have to
angry about
talk
the weather outside,
everything
and
in
you take it out on
exhaustion.
me.
The fact that I have to listen to the same things over
So I
and
go,
over
I go
and
back,
over again.
I go back again to the
Why
same.
am I here?
Right.
Because
I
for
said the
some
same
reason,
thing.
I'm thinking that he's not
gonna
going to want
change?
to lose what the good.
She's
in
here
this
because I treat her like a
relationship.
queen,
Can I-
contrary to
no,
what these
I'm
cameras are
answering the
picking up.
question.
All right, well, you answered mine, so I'm gonna answer yours.
He's
You get treated better by me than you've ever been treated. You don't have to
When
work.
you're not
You don't have
mad.
to touch the trash.
How
All
often
you
is he
gotta do
mad?
Come in
all
the
the
bed,
time.
go hard, and I
All
treat
the
you like, you know what I mean?
All the time. He thinks he's my
Don't get
dad.
brand new for these cameras, man.
There's no brand new.
Don't get brand new for these cameras.
Because
Don't get brand
I'm
new for that.
25. I'm 25. He's
Yo,
39.
Daddy can't do everything.
No, you act like your dad.
No.
But
Sean
you're
Paul.
not.
Call me daddy,
Sean
but
Paul.
I'm not your daddy.
You came here to tell us something, right?
Yeah. Oh, calm down, people. Well, I think, again, if we had a third party, it would help. Or it's somebody that I haven't met and you haven't met yet, but I want us to, you know,
So
keep an
basically,
open mind and see
So
what's...
this is another person when all this going on?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? This is where his mind's at right now.
No.
but this is something that you
Yes, wanted, but we haven't even got our stuff together yet.
Wanted
this is what
and
you,
want.
Okay,
So
yes, but really?
So can I ask you a question? You want to meet her? You want to meet her?
I guess.
Yes? Say you're going to tell me
Yeah,
yes.
sure.
Yes? Okay. So let's meet Sheba. Coming out, Sheba. How are you? So Sheba, say hello to Alexis and Sean Paul.
Hi, Sean Paul.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Sheba, like the queen. I'm 27 years old, and I love to travel and have fun.
Coming up.
I wouldn't say I'm hard to please, but I think outside the box all the time, and so regular doesn't do it for me.
If you want to stay in a
He
relationship,
can do that if he wants to. You want to just get with her?
Really?
I don't give a damn.
what is it that attracts you to the poly lifestyle?
It's more fun. Like, I wouldn't say I'm hard to please, but I think outside the box all the time, and so regular doesn't do it for me. So I prefer, if I could, be happy like that instead of cheating.
Why would you want to even involve yourself in this storm? Have you been watching Backstage?
Yeah.
So why would you even want anything to do with this?
Well, I didn't say I want to marry this storm.
So look at Jean Paul. He's got the biggest smile ever on his face, like he's won the lottery.
He's smiling, man. Trying to keep it positive. You know?
Yes, Phyllis.
Sheba, sweetie, you know he like to knock it out the box. And you think you're going to be able to handle that? He's a rough rider.
That won't be my first one.
You wanted to ask a few questions.
Are you the jealous type, Sheba?
No, I'm a Libra. We don't get jealous.
Okay, that's up to some kind of...
I'm a Libra and I get really jealous.
Okay, let's ask another one. If you had to rate your sex drive on a scale of 1 to 10, Sheba, what would you say?
It's definitely a 10, definitely.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, good.
What?
I want to ask you a question.
Uh-oh. I thought you were asking Sheba a question.
I can ask a question?
Of course.
Why aren't you more enthusiastic about fixing us than you are Sheba?
If I wasn't enthusiastic about fixing us, if I wasn't enthusiastic about fixing us, Robert, I wouldn't be here. It's just that simple.
So I have a question for Phyllis. You want to join the polyamorous lifestyle?
I sure do. Say what you mean and mean what you say, sweetie. Because you keep on contradicting yourself.
I don't
One minute
see
you
that.
for the threesome, the next minute you all about what's going on with the two of y'all.
Yes,
you already
but
know what was going on between the two of y'all.
Okay.
Before you came here.
What do the threesome?
Well, yeah, and I came here to try to fix us. Yes, I want a threesome. Yes, I want to spend the rest of my life with him and another woman, but we haven't fixed us. Why would I want to bring somebody in
that's
to
what I'm
something
saying.
broken?
And so if you think you having problems now, sweetie, what you think gonna happen if y'all do let her in? Because it look like to me you finna get
I didn't
Christmas
invite
early.
her, so
If he lets her, if just say for instance, because it's already obvious he like that chocolate that's sitting over on the other side. So
I'll tell you when you're lying.
if you agree, because I don't know how y'all have y'all little things set up, but if she happened to come home with you guys, what's gonna happen if he likes her better?
Right.
Where you think that's gonna leave you, sweetie? All these things he been up here bragging about you getting is gonna be out the damn window.
And
So somebody else is
and
gonna
that's
be
okay.
getting.
But
Somebody else is gonna get.
But isn't the polyamorous lifestyle, there is no jealousy, right?
Yeah, that's not
supposed
how
to be.
this thing works, Phil.
Supposed
Okay,
to be.
I've heard that before.
If
Well,
somebody-
people say that all
I
the
can't
time.
speak for other people,
They
Phyllis.
men
I
say
can
that
only
all
tell
the
you
time.
about
As soon
me.
as they get
Like I said, I've
you
been
leave
there.
her,
But
and you'll be
Phyllis,
with her.
that's
I've
fine.
had a relationship. I've had.
That's okay.
Hold on, babe.
If-
No, let it-
I've had a relationship.
If she takes him from me, he wasn't mine to begin with. If
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's
not
You
gonna happen.
making it easy. You making it very easy for somebody else to come in
And
and
it wouldn't have
take
been that easy if he was doing what he was supposed to do. If he was the man that I needed him to be, it wouldn't have been this easy for us to like, no. I
You
don't
must be
need
doing
him
something right
if
because
she
you
can
agreed
take
to the
him.
threesome, so I ain't trying to hear what you talking
It's
about.
not about agreeing to a threesome. I want
I
that
ain't trying to
without
hear all
him.
that.
I
I'm
can
not
have
trying
that
to hear all that
without
because you
him.
keep contradicting
But
yourself.
did you-
Either you want the threesome or you don't.
I think my understanding of your issue is not the threesome.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
the
not
sex
the
is the
threesome
easy part.
right? It's the fact that you can't talk to Sean
Yeah.
Paul without arguing.
Yes.
Sheba, are you interested in being in this relationship?
Ooh, they're
I
making it
wouldn't.
hard.
Relationship.
I don't want to be
well,
that much. I'm just here for now.
Well, what would you call it?
Well, I'm not
What'd you
having
say?
a problem with your.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
So I said, is Sheba into this relationship? Does she have no problem getting into it?
We're not allergic to
And
fun,
Sheba said
Robert.
it's
We
not a
never have.
relationship.
Before we got
Yeah.
on this
It's fun.
TV show, we weren't allergic to fun.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Like I said, we love free.
Sean Paul, are you into this?
Love women. Come on, man. Yes.
All right.
Were
Okay.
you the other woman coming in like me before?
Yes, I was.
So, okay. Does that change anything from your perspective?
It's true.
Right?
It's true.
Okay. So we have a choice here. If you want to stay in a
And he
relationship,
can do that if he wants to. You want to just get with her?
Really?
I don't give a damn.
Well, then
I
where are
don't
you gonna
care.
go? That's the point of me
It's
being
cool.
here.
well, she only wants fun with a couple.
That's what I'm saying. Not now. We
You
haven't
said earlier,
even.
it
No,
was
but
Yes, it helps when you're in a relationship with someone. Yes.
but you were
So
that
when we
person.
can
You
battle
were the
those-
third leg that went into the other relationship.
There was no
You-
problems though. Like
It was fine
We didn't
then.
have. They
It was
didn't have
fine
these
then.
problems. It was fine. Everything was fine.
She likes to watch. She likes to watch me with other women, and that's not like
Is
a
that true?
shot, but like I said, like we're
yeah,
we're sexually adventurous.
Okay.
That's who we are.
And nobody
I
can
don't
judge
hide
that.
it.
Nobody can judge that. But
Exactly.
what I
I'm not
have an
saying like
issue
it's a
with
bad
is
thing.
you got
I
to
love
figure
it.
out what you want. If you're not happy, you have to leave the relationship because I don't think he's going to change. But what do
I
you
know
want?
I'm a good man,
But what do
but
you
I try
want?
too hard. Too hard at being a father, too hard at being a good
What do
man.
you
I
want?
try too hard. I ain't perfect, but I try. Consistently.
What do you need? What do you need from Sean Paul to move forward? What do you want from
I
him?
need him to respect me and respect the things that are coming out of my mouth. I feel like our age gap, he thinks I have no opinion. He doesn't respect anything that I have to say. We're in an argument. I'm wrong. He's right. Like,
Okay.
if I want to express myself like he does, I think he should be able to respect
Can
that.
you do that? Can you listen to her opinion?
I have no problem doing that. I just would prefer it not take an hour to do so, and I don't mean to sound like a jerk.
So, to move forward, you asked him.
She gets mad when I say that. I don't want to.
You asked him for something, right?
It's like I heard you. Let's move on.
You ask him for something. Here's
I don't think that
here's
makes me
what
a
you
jerk,
need to
Robert,
do.
saying that.
Here's what you need to do, though.
Please, tell me,
As
Robert.
a 40-year-old man,
39. 39.
Here's the thing. As an older man, right, in a relationship,
Definitely.
you have to listen more to what she needs from you.
But if I heard her in the message received, why are we repeating
But
it?
she thinks you're not listening to her.
When I'm
But what
telling you I heard you and I can repeat it back
And this is how
verbatim,
he
that's
says
proof.
it. This is you telling me that you heard me.
But what you have to do when you've said something, you have to let him. Men are a little slower than women. We are. We have to process it,
Yeah.
think, and then we speak. Listen, whatever you decide, I wish you the best of luck. Sheba, thank you for coming in. If you're with these guys, good luck to you all. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hopefully we can exchange information with her, and again, no one's trying to square peg a round hole. Just see what happens, have some fun, maybe go out, see what happens. Again, it's no pressure. She's
And I guess-
open-minded just like we're open.
The way she put it, no one's trying to fall in love
Yeah, exactly.
today, and so there's nothing wrong with fun.
Let
I'm
things
open
happen
to that.
organically.
Yeah.
That's mandatory.
After the